Yo, I just made her record this intro piece, and whole tea, the motherfucking mic was not on. So I'm just gonna do it because I know she gonna cry about it.
I'm not gonna cry.
Anyway, we was out here, and I mean,
cursed.
walking around, and we started talking about like our first thoughts of each other, what I first thought about her when I seen her, and what she thought about me when she seen me. And then we started wondering what other people be talking about or asking themselves. Know what I mean? Like, before you deal with somebody, or before you decide to talk to someone, or before you even take interest in somebody, what are questions that you like subconsciously ask yourself? What are questions that you care about that makes a difference? And Emily went online or whatever, and she looked that up or whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Apparently we're doing a freaking opera
And
here.
she came up, or I don't know, how many questions? 10?
There's about 16, but we're just gonna do 10. So first question is, what is the first thing you noticed about me? I guess banana chips?
First thing I noticed about her, well, what time?
I mean, the first
time I was like, damn.
No.
Or the first time I saw you and I was like, oh.
What is the first thing you noticed about me? First thing, first day, that first time you saw me.
First thing I noticed about her is that she's another Spanish girl that don't speak up or don't do nothing and just listen to what everybody says.
Well, that doesn't hurt my feelings or nothing.
What did you think?
About myself
The
that
first time that you saw me.
First of all,
Not the first time you...
Okay, look. First time I saw you, all I saw was your hair and your ass behind the counter.
I had dreadlocks.
You didn't say, You ruined it.
You finished it.
Okay, fine. I'll take it. That was my first thought. All I saw from my peripheral vision, that is very good, by the way. All I saw was one eyeball, this one, her dreadlocks, and her booty from behind the counter. And I'm like, I'm getting certain energy from this girl. So I'm like, I need to go talk to her. And that particular day, I was in such a rush to leave that in my head, I'm like, I really want to go talk to her, know her name. But I just didn't do it. But I did do it in about a week. What roles does physical attraction play in whether or not you pursue a relationship? So what physical attraction towards me, regardless if you were going to pursue me or not? What roles does it play?
Pretty important.
Okay. You want to elaborate on that?
That's tough.
Well,
They're important enough for me to decide whether or not I'm going to initiate or entertain a conversation. If you are attractive enough, I'm gonna entertain your conversation. I might go ahead and talk to you first. But if you not all that for real, like you're not really my style,
I'm not her style.
I'm a mind my business. If you want to talk to me, you can talk. I'm not really gonna give you nothing.
I convinced her after about a week.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No? Not even a little bit? Why not? Well, I was pretty much in as soon as I saw your hair and your eyes, so that would be about it. Which is why I technically pursued you. Technically. Because otherwise you weren't gonna come for me at all. Straight up, she wasn't. So, yeah, there's that. What type of scent do you like on a woman? This is a very good question. Although technically I don't match the scent she likes because I don't actually ever wear any scents. But
I like girls, not to cut her off, I like girls that's real like citrusy and lemony and very sun-kissed, scented or whatever. And they gotta be strong. I don't want no little soft like, oh, you smell like a flower. No, I want something powerful, something confident. You know what I mean? I like that smell.
I don't have a scent.
You actually have a flower scent.
I have a flower scent? Are you kidding me?
You have an artificial flower scent. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Her scent's not bad. Like it's really not bad, but it is more on the flowery side.
After all that, and you have a lemony side because I bought it for her.
Yo, she got me. So I'm against using a lot of like body products. It's not organic or natural or blah blah blah, whatever. And so I stopped using deodorant for a while. I stopped using perfumes for a while. I stopped using a lot of things for a while. And I always would tell Emily, I wish there was something that was like lemony and very just strong and just like that.
Instead
like
of
just
dumping
lemon.
your head in lemonade.
Yes. And she found this like totally awesome organic farm people that farm their own like soaps and perfumes and blah 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 blah, and it was awesome, and now that's what I wear. And yeah,
not to go off topic or anything. Would you say you have a type? Do I fit what you thought you were looking for? Hell no. For her answer.
Speak up.
Hell no for her answer, because I know I'm not her type.
For your answer.
And I'm also saying for my answer, I know you're not my type normally. Neither one of us are each other's type, which is probably why it works. Although I think we're an enigma, because we should not exist, honestly.
I have a purpose in this life.
I meant in our relationship together.
Oh.
If any other two people like us were to pop up right now, we'd be like, no.
That's true. Nothing about us makes sense. But like it just like makes sense. Like if y'all was in it, like it would make sense. But like when we step outside of the relationship to kind of analyze us and we don't make sense. Yeah. Nothing about us makes sense.
Because am I your type?
No. I'm not even gonna get into what I like.
It's not me.
I don't like her.
She doesn't. She doesn't. How do you describe me?
What I do like though, what she does have that I normally do like, and she got curly hair. Now I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just go into it.
Oh my God.
I like brown skin, caramel skin, dark skin women that have like curly natural hair. I don't like that. It's nice to wear a little weave or whatever here and there, but I like very curly hair women. And I love girls. I usually date black girls, and I love black girls that can speak another language. Like they have like culture in them. They know how to speak other things. Now,
Just so you know, I'm not black.
It doesn't have to be Spanish or nothing, but I love
or mixed
brown girls
or Dominican
with curly hair that can speak another language. Any language. I don't care what it is. It could be made up. Just speak it.
It can be made up.
Yeah, as long as they speak it.
Okay.
And Emily is obviously not black, but she's Spanish, and I'm Spanish, so it just makes sense. And she has the curly hair, and I don't know, I like her in the sun. She be getting dark. That's cute.
It just happens to be summer. That's the only reason why I'm dark right now. I'm not going in your spaceship. How do you think I should describe you to other people?
How do I think you should describe me to other people? I expect you to describe me as selfish, loyal, and bold. Yeah. Selfish, loyal, and bold.
Now how do I expect you to describe me? Can we make that another video?
How do you want me to describe you as?
A dork. I am a dork. You cannot say I'm not. Unaware, because I am very unaware of a lot of things. And also loyal, because I am all those three things. I'm very unaware of a lot.
I normally avoid having to describe her to other people.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But if I had to pick, that sounds about right. But I usually try to avoid that.
She does.
Next question.
A lot. What could I do for you that I don't do now? That's a very long list.
It's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things. Just pick two things.
You go first.
You go first. I go first. What should you do for me? Honestly, a lot of the things I'm used to not having to deal with things that are part of you. So it's like hard for me to say something to be like, don't be yourself. Because a lot of times with how you speak, I was like, I don't know what you're saying, but it's taken me 6 months to learn that alone. So if anything, brush up on vocabulary so that maybe we can find a medium.
Don't I always say I always want somebody to teach me how to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be one of those people that stay quiet when I'm trying to say something and you're not being helpful.
I'd be like, I don't understand you.
That's not helpful.
Okay, I'll work on being more helpful.
I never really went to school. Know what I mean? I grew up with like a lot of people that don't really know nothing, and so naturally I'm just gonna talk like I don't know nothing because I didn't go to school, and I did go to school, but I didn't go to school, and so I talk very different from her.
Clearly.
And she talks very like
I went to school.
Proper.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And so there's a lot of things like she be saying, I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna need you to dumb that down by 3. And there's a lot of things that like I would say, and she just be like, does that make sense though? And that definitely gets in the way of our communication just because we're already opposite as it is. And if we don't have communication, we're pretty much screwed.
I mean, but a lot of the time when we are talking and I use a word that you don't understand, I find a word that's similar that you do know, and they're like,
yeah,
like,
but she don't help me build up my vocabulary.
Don't know how to.
She'll do it for herself, but she don't be teaching me none of that shit. So I'm just stuck trying to explain something to her. And then
can I get a second to talk?
And then I get so mad, like I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Again, I have a problem with assumption. I assume.
Oh.
I said me. Again, not about you. Me, personally, I have an assumption that once I teach somebody or tell somebody to something. Yeah. that it's automatically getting into their brain and they most likely will get to use it again. So when I would say a word and like explain it to you, and then I say it again, I'm like, and you're still like, I don't know. I'm like, dang, she didn't get it the first time. Then I re-teach you again. But I guess this is one of yours. I need to get better at working on teaching you vocabulary. That's one thing. I guess that's both of it work for each other.
That's not something I would change though.
No, it'd be something that doesn't change.
I got some things I wish you would do and don't do. And it has nothing to do with vocabulary.
It's not about changing, it's about doing for each other.
Right, 2 things that I wish you would do for me.
Okay, so that's not something you would pick for me to... Okay.
The 2 things that I would...
I didn't even get to say my second one.
Oh, I thought you... Go!
Go finish.
Go.
You clearly have your 2.
Go.
I'm still thinking about a second one. That's true.
So why do you make it seem like I cut you off?
Because you did, technically.
No, I didn't if you had nothing to say.
Exactly, but I will get around to saying my second one. Do you have one or no? Not right now, so go ahead.
Okay, my 2 is... I wish she would put herself first.
Don't know how to do that.
1. 2, I wish that she would actually put the effort, or not discrediting her, but I wish she would put more effort into like looking into having a career, like something for herself, and not, continue slaving for other companies and people that could care less about our freaking lives. And yeah, those are 2 things that she could do
for you,
for me, that she doesn't do now.
I need you to be less intense.
I'm not.
I need you to be less intense. What is the first thing you think when you see me?
In past, now,
in general, like today, this morning when we came into work, what's the first thing you thought when you saw me? Or the first thing you thought of when you saw me when I walked into your door?
The creepy dream or experience I had when you left me.
Okay, let's start with more general terms, not just going into your house.
That's what came to my mind when I saw you today.
So it doesn't even actually involve me. It's just...
Yeah, it was about you. The reason I experienced it was because you left.
it's not my fault that.
Okay, I don't know what else. The first thing I think of when I see you, I don't think of nothing. I just think of just plainness.
Plainness. Wow.
Like
I'm
just
definitely
a clean, just nothing.
Just to say right now, what I'm about to say is gonna come off as I love her a little bit more than she loves me. Right
No,
now.
I do love her.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Because the first thing I think of when I see you is I want to hug you.
Okay, that's because she gay.
No shit. Literally the first thing when you walked in this morning after not seeing you for a weekend, all I want to do is to pick you up and kiss you outside.
But she didn't.
I can't pick you up and kiss you outside. We were at work.
Oh.
Or anytime I come into your house to see you and I come over, I usually hug you. First thing that comes into my mind.
Well, just because she thinks that doesn't mean that what I think.
I don't expect you to think that, but I'm just saying this is why I said that. What I just said is gonna come off as everyone else in the world that I clearly love her more than she loves me. By that simple statement. But it is not at all true. We love each other very much. Although I show it more.
There's no such thing as very much, but yeah.
Stop changing the words. Just go with it.
Okay.
What qualities make me special to you?
What are qualities? Like how you look?
My personality. Why you go straight for looks? Damn, girl!
I'm asking.
Damn, no. I would say more towards personality-wise. My qualities, what makes me me, is special to you.
I never thought of that.
Am I special to you? That's a better question. Don't think of the word quality.
Well,
Just
if
go
you
straight
take
to
that
it.
out, then yes.
How am I special?
But no one's gonna like my answer.
Okay.
I just want to make it clear before I answer this. I am a very spiritual, energy-driven person. So when I measure someone or when I judge someone, it's not so much about their quality, but it's just either I appreciate you and respect you as a person or not. There's no, like, I don't know.
It's bugging me.
So is she special to me? Absolutely. She came into my life in a very tough transition and journey.
She came in the winter.
So yeah, of course she's special to me, but is there something about her that makes her special to me?
No.
Honestly, no. Just the fact that she's her, she exists, she's energy and spirit like I am, is enough for me to appreciate her existence. Like, that's it. I don't need other stuff.
That is bad for her to say, isn't it? Because that means someone else could walk down this trail right now and be like, you're special to me too.
Yes.
By her logic. So what makes you special to me? It's a rather long list of things. Well, since I'm gonna go with the part of the actual question of it being the qualities that make you special to me, you bring out more of me than I ever did about myself, which is why you're special to me. Because otherwise, that access of being me, my real me, I would never have accessed it without her. Because otherwise, knowing myself, my old, societal self, I would continuously be slaving and working and leaving every summer like I normally do, like I've been doing the past 4 years. So now meeting her and having her in my life, it has me stopping from traveling, yes, but working towards traveling permanently and not coming back to society that, as she says every day to me, that just simply could give 2 flying booties of me.
I like that.
And she even got me to tear up a little bit, so good for you. Not to laugh about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm not sure she knows.
Next question.
Last question.
Okay.
Because there's only 10 questions. Do you look at other men/women?
Okay, I was gonna be like,
Well, it's a question.
All right.
In this situation, a man would be here, so...
Do I look at other men and women? I look at both. Okay? I look at women first because I mean, and then I look at men, but
Bugs.
not at men. Like, you know how like somebody walks in the room and like you could care less if they walk in or not, but then somebody comes in the room and their spirit is just so like attractive. When I look at men specifically, I'm looking for spirit. So I mean, I'm not looking to pursue anybody, but if they have an attractive spirit, like, you damn right I'ma look. And women, I probably shouldn't admit to this, but I look at looks first and then their spirit.
I've seen you do it.
But I look at their looks first.
Yeah, I've seen you do it. At one time in the movie theater, it was an interesting night.
But I definitely, I look at both. I definitely do both.
You definitely do both? Damn, she doesn't even do me and she does both.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I do too. Ditto. But the way she looks at women is very different than I look at women a lot of the time. Because anytime I've seen you look at women, you do the whole flirtatious look, like, damn. Every time. And then it's not until about 5 minutes later, she's like, what energy am I feeling from her? I look at them and be like, wonder what their name is. Wonder what they're doing here. I wonder those things. Then I wonder, like, why she choose that outfit and not the other, not something else. I think of those ways. You are like, yeah.
I'm quick to like, I'm quick to flirt.
Yeah, she's a very flirtatious human being, she is. And with men, I'll see, like, okay, he's attractive, he's there, but I'm like,
he's there.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, he's there. No offense to you guys, but you're just there half the time for me. You're just there. And, you know, hey, good for you, you there, right? But that's about it.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this up. I mean, hey, we did it pretty good. Good till 10 questions. We kind of got a little straight away for a minute, but we recuperated. That's what matters. Mm-hmm. So what, we ending this or what? You gonna end it?
So I guess this is it for this video. Yeah. I have nothing.
You got nothing else to say? I mean, you want them to, you know, subscribe, watch, share.
Oh yeah, all
that good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe while she's eating a bunch of banana chips.
Do that. Definitely do that.
This is a thumbs up for this. Are you gonna get up or what?
Oh.
All right, take to talk.
Bye.